What's up, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at a couple things going on right by Lake Denham, Dabney, south of Middleton, Lakeside, and a few others, so stick around. We're starting over by Lake Denham and Dabney. So on the eastern side or southeastern side of Dabney and Lake Denham, across from 470, there is an area of property that the Villages owns. They haven't, as far as I can tell, mentioned what they're doing with it yet, but there is property on the opposite side of 470, which is the road that runs to the right of this, right on the other side of those trees. You can see that road there as we look north. So the developer will own property on the north and the south side of 470, to the east and to the west of the Florida Turnpike. You can see it up in the distance there on the right, top right corner of your screen. And that road curves around and then leads into Okahumpka. 470 does, for County Road 470. And so you can kind of see here, this is Megason, this main road running through Dabney, Lake Denham. And to the left, as we pan across, that is where that other property lies. Also to the south, you see the Turnpike there. And then on the opposite side, that's where all the construction is going on with Middleton and Eastport in those areas. There's something coming up here right on the Turnpike that's going to give this area a lot easier access to the kind of western side of the Turnpike there, and that leads over into the Eastport area. So we're going to take a look at that here in a minute. Right here, you're talking about a golf cart path going under the Turnpike. That's what they're constructing there, and you'll get a closer look at that. If you do live in this area, or you plan on living in this area, have no fear. They are doing some connections south, or I guess southwest of the Turnpike, so you can get across and into that Eastport area a lot easier. You can see the construction going on now. They are really ramping construction up down in the Eastport area. You're going to see some of that later in this video. Lakeview and Lrange are underway now. And also on Water's Edge, it is crazy the amount of construction that is going on. I didn't do a video of that today, but man, I was just out there a week ago, and to say they are popping those houses up quicker than ever before would be an understatement. This is that area here that the developer owns, just to the south of 470 here. We're flying east, and so there's a little spot that they don't own, and of course the off-ramp is here from the Turnpike, but they do own some of this property. So you're going to see some things coming to this area that aren't even close to being underway currently, and I'm wondering if it's going to be commercial or if they just purchased this property. I took a video of this because I'm wondering if they're going to fill this in, if this is going to be a nature preserve, or maybe even one of those clear water lagoons that they talked about, because that would be interesting, right? But I mean, that remains to be seen or heard. I haven't even heard anything about those lagoons in quite some time. It's been like 2 or 3 years since they were talking about those. Now this is that little area off of Dabney and Lake Denham. That's way back. This is back on Lake Denham. Not a lot of building going back here since we took a look at it the last time. These are those more expensive homes back here. I did see one for sale, I believe in Dabney, for $1.4 million. Not even like on the water or anything, just with woods in the background. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But there is some big news that came out about the Middleton area recently, which we're going to take a look at here shortly. Middleton is straight ahead. If you follow this road on the left, that's 470. Eventually it turns into Central Parkway, which goes right through Middleton. And you can kind of see the overview here of where everything is at. If you're looking straight ahead, you're looking dead west, and 470 kind of goes straight west all the way through into like that Water's Edge area, that entire area, Middleton, whatnot. So like I said, what we're going to look at now is that area kind of south of Shady Brook and south, I guess, southeast. So Middleton, just the area south of Middleton, they announced that they have received from the magistrate another approval for 3,500 new homes, which is directly kind of south of the Middleton area where all the homes are, southeast. In that area that I flew over not too long ago, maybe last week, next to 471, in that area where all those trees were. And you'll get a look at some of the dump trucks. This is where they're all headed right now. So they're taking dirt from this area and they are headed out to that area south of Middleton. And that's where those 3,500 homes are going. You'll be able to see, you can see now, look at how many dump trucks they're taking out. And they really do have them rolling. I cannot tell you how fast they are putting these houses up. I have to get back out to Water's Edge and do another video soon, or it's going to be all built out. I had a couple stop alongside of the Cybertruck yesterday, which is right now, today. I wish I would have got their names because I would have mentioned them in the video, but they told me that they broke ground on Publix in in Eastport, and they also talked about all the construction in Water's Edge, and you'll be able to see, but in Lagrange, quite a bit of stuff going on over there. There's probably 6 or 7 foundations now in Lagrange, and this is that area. We're going to look further in the distance here as we push out, but this is that area they're taking dirt from and pushing dirt out to, and that's where they got that approval for those 3,500 homes. So if I zoom into the roundabout, you can see all the jump trucks going through that roundabout just south of Middleton, and they are headed way down south. This area is going to go all the way down to Center Hill or Bushnell. If you look it up on the map on Google Maps, and you will see Center Hill's kind of down southeast, and Bushnell is right off I-75 pretty much to the west of Center Hill, and that's kind of the outline you're looking at. So that's the area that they're taking the dirt to. They have cleared a bunch of that stuff. They just haven't been doing any construction. I didn't see any bulldozers or backhoes or front loaders out there pushing stuff around yet. This is that Shady Brook area here, and man, the construction is crazy. So Lakeside over here, you can see the Villagers Entry. I got out and somebody yelled, "Hey, Papa!" So from the golf cart driving by. So you can see the walls are up in Lakeside. I would suspect they're going to be doing foundations in here as well pretty quickly as soon as they're done with the ones over in Water's Edge. Like I said, I'll get out to Water's Edge probably in the next few days so you can see all the houses that are out there. It's tremendous how fast they're going. If your house is in Water's Edge, they are cranking them out. It is absurd. You can see Eastport there in the distance, downtown Eastport. This is how close it is, Lakeside to the Eastport area, and you have Bel Air Executive Golf Course here on the right. And then we're going to turn to the north and we'll see Lagrange up in the top left. And if you go past Lagrange, that's where Wellpoint is as well. And Eastport also is under heavy construction because they plan on having this done in the middle of the year. I didn't really fly through Eastport. When I do Water's Edge later this week, I'll do Eastport as well. And you'll be able to see some of the updates that they've done in there. A lot of cosmetic stuff happening on the opposite side of this over in Eastport. If you look like right in the middle of your screen right now, you can see the walls up in Water's Edge, and you can kind of see how some of that's coming together. But we'll get a closer look here in the future. So here we're coming up on Lagrange. They do have a couple rec centers. There's one of the regional rec centers. We're going to take a look at that first, and then you'll see the local Lagrange rec center where you'll be able to get your mail and all that stuff as well. This is the Woodlands Championship Golf Club course right here below us. And then you also have Oak Hollow. There's some walls up in Lagrange. And you can see I believe that's a regional rec center. I might be wrong. That could be because the Lagrange rec center is more south than this, kind of by the softball fields. And then again, Woodlands Championship Golf Course. They're moving further south on the golf course, which is always a good sign. They want to have the recreation done before they get the homes in there. And then we're coming into Oak Hollow, Lagrange area, the western side of that. Now, I could be wrong, but the foundations that you're going to see are going to be Oak Hollow, like the lower western side. And the couple I saw told me that the crane was in here. That's why I came over here to video this. But they brought the crane in, and so you know they're going to be putting up some of those precast walls. So if your home is in this area, you know it's going to be getting worked on pretty shortly here. And then here's that mail center here, the regional rec center, which is one of the smaller ones that they're getting construction done on. There's the crane. And on the other side of this road here, that's where Coleman Federal Prison is. Right on the other side of Marsh Bend Trail here. And we're facing north, so I believe we're facing north. If you drive up Marsh Bend Trail, you'll go right into where they have the Publix, all the restaurants and that. I want to say in the last video I did out here, they only had 3 or 4 foundations, and now they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations. And you can see the trailers with the precast walls. Probably when I do the Water's Edge video, that these houses will be done. People will be living in them in like 3 days. Another long view of Eastport. It's going to be a beautiful area, everyone. I hope you're excited. Thank you for watching. I will be putting a lot more out. They're super into the construction process right now, and I'm excited to keep putting videos out. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, and subscribe if you're not. It helps me out. It's free. And as always, I will see you in the next one.